Good afternoon, everybody. This is Gary Cooper. We're in the holiday season, so obviously for all those who are givers, this is going to be a good discussion. We're going to talk about charities. Charity is a great donation deduction item on your tax return, and it's not subject to alternative minimum tax. Plus, you have the option to donate up to 50% of your adjusted gross income. So it can be fairly substantial, very significant. And obviously, giving, this is the time of the season to give. First of all, some things that you may not be aware of. Number one, your clothing that you don't wear, the things in your closet. There's people that need those clothing, and the deduction can be rather significant. You may have gone to a CPA in the past. When you have non-cash donations, they may have just merely put $500 on your tax return. Well, there's a thing called thrift store value. We compute that. We have Excel spreadsheets here, and what you would think would be a $500 deduction may end up being a $5,000 deduction, and those clothes can be used by others. I know most of us cleared our closets out during Harvey, but if you got anything else left, that's great to go to Goodwill, Salvation Army, and there's others that will take clothing. Okay, charities, your church, auctions, things of that nature. There's a lot of activity right now, and your special charities, you can donate to them. Great deduction, great cause. Things that you need to be conscious of. You need to get a receipt. Okay, you need to get a receipt when you give these donations, and the receipt needs to indicate that you got no reciprocal transfer of consideration. And it needs to be dated before December 31st. And or if you give for December 31st, it needs to be as of December 31st dated. If you don't get a receipt and you were to get audited by the Internal Revenue Service, you cannot go back and get one then, as odd as that may sound. The IRS will not accept that. So you got to get it as you give the donation. Same thing with auctions. When you donate something, make sure you get a receipt to show the value of the item in which you donated. A misconception is this: you think you can deduct the market value, but realistically your donation is the historical cost of that particular item. So keep that in mind when you start preparing your tax return. And know that if you do take the market value, that could create a risk if you were to get audited. So right now, season to be jolly, season to be giving. I hope everybody does a good job doing so, gets a great tax deduction from it, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you who needs your tax prepared soon after year end. Now, previous to that, if you need planning, there's still things that you can do before December 31st. There's certain expenses that you can accelerate, there's income you can defer, and there's items you may be able to pay for in 2017 that you would ordinarily pay for in 2018. So I'd recommend you take a look. If I'm not your CPA, contact your CPA. See if they can give you some guidance to take advantage of the tax laws. They will be changing next year, so they may be more beneficial. You can reach us at coopercpagroup.com. My direct line is 713-243-8591. Lastly, Band Jam is this week. If you would like to come to our party, we have live music, we have free beverage and free food this week. We're going to have barbecue, which is going to be great. It's a great venue. We'll have anywhere from 100 to 300 people here, and come check it out. You can get our address on coopercpagroup.com. Have a great day. Thank you.